You left me that kind of note. Are you trying to provoke me? Are you underestimating me?
4 or 5 hushed Elise quickly sense the danger and rush to stand in front of Shalom. Then a flash of red light, and they are all instantly pierced through by Coke Leak like a skewer. She has a sword, and she's using it like a fencing weapon. Even though it's not a fencing sword, it's like a straight sword. But she's using it like how much strength does she have? Holy shit! Coke shatters all obstacles, charging straight towards Shalom, her eyes blood red.
Who are you to play dirty with me?
Defeat Hush 99. Who is that? Oh, I hate this when they're like sinners. I can't really like rotate the sinners around, so I have to it's really troublesome when they're behind us. By the way, I upgraded all of their crime brands and leveled them up because I've never been doing that, and I've also not been using the crime brands properly. So hopefully this time I am a lot better. Alright, simple combat, and especially after the crime brand upgrade, I feel like they pretty much instantly destroyed their enemies. Cookleek's path is strewn with debris, a trail of deep red marking her journey. Her floral sword shatters in her hand. She discards it casually, her head hung low as she chuckles under her breath.
I've been stripped away more than once. After all, there are too many assholes in this world.
I've read that, but I didn't gather that. Her floral sword shatters in her hand. She discards it casually, her head hung low as she chuckles under her breath. So, was the Hush unit that strong? But she can just make another sword, can't she? The last two Hush elites see her empty hands and seize the opportunity to attack. Their priest and Shattered fall just before they can reach her. Cookleek steps over them and continues forward. Do they not have guns or something?
The first time someone kicked my cat, he was several years older than me. A deadbeat. I beat him for a long, long time, leaving scars on his hands and face that never faded. The second time, someone took my family away. I stormed into his mansion alone and wiped out all the arrogant scum in my path. In the end, that lord kneeled before me, sobbing and repenting for 4 hours, until his voice was hoarse. Then I finished him off. The third time, someone took my friend's eyes. I locked him in a pitch-black basement. Within a mere 2 months, he ended his own life. That was not even close to a lifetime. The 4th time, the 5th time, the 6th time. I've lost count of how many times it's been for me.
Well, she is an S-rank sinner, so I guess that makes sense. She raises her hands and the fallen soldier under her feet convulses as a bright red bud is drawn from within them, quickly solidifying into a sword. Cookleek picks it up and swings. Dense blue light that shoots out shatters upon collision with the crystallized thorn. She advances through the dancing shards. Nothing can stop her relentless steps. How strong is she? I mean, I did use her in the Suspect Pursuit, and she has some strong abilities.
Many people who ask me for revenge are in great pain. They've only experienced it once, only been knocked down once. They vividly remember the pain, but feel helpless, thinking they can never move on. That's not the case. They'll understand once they've been through it a few more times. There's nothing you can't defeat, as long as you're determined to bring it down, sparing nothing. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Let them see the price, so we all understand. Nobody can touch what belongs to Cookleek.
I also follow the eye for an eye principle, actually. I'm not, I mean, I am Indian doesn't mean I follow the eye for an eye, the world goes blind. I don't agree to that ideology.
taken away from me, I must take back. Even if it turns into ruins, it must return to me. After that...
My computer turned off for no goddamn reason. Hopefully, if this is in, we'll just edit in, but...
What's taken away from me, I must take back. Even if it turns into ruins, it must return to me. People are resilient. They prosper above the ruins. New sprouts will emerge from broken places. New branches will grow from scorched grounds. All those who offend me will meet the same end. Then, I am reborn time and time again. Just like this.
So is she immortal? Is that what she is saying? That she has been alive for quite a while? She swings her sword to meet the incoming Shoal laser. The blue light rapidly purifies the Mania longsword in her hand. The bright red crystal falls to the ground, shattering into countless dust particles. Koklik shows no regret. She places a hand over her left chest, presses and pulls. In an instant, a vivid red power gushes from her chest, eagerly blooming outward, gathering in her palm. It's a bright red longsword made by an S-class sinner, using her soul and life. Koklik casually swings it, cutting through the blue beam. This reminds me of that one show. I'm forgetting the name. There's a guy in that show who can pull out, like, weapons out of other people's bodies and shit like that. So there's also a girl in that he can pull out a sword from her chest. Shoal issues a more piercing warning. The signal shoots straight to Paradisos. Immediately, a shower of blue light descends from the sky, piercing the entire building roof, charging at Kokalik. She lifts her sword and dances in the air, blocking the light rain like an umbrella. Then she disappears.
Do you think you can easily toy with people's lives? Do you think you can easily defeat me?
She had already appeared right in front of Shalom, the tip of her sword leaving a bloody mark on the ground.
I wouldn't dare, Mentor. I know your time is much longer than mine. You know better than me what is destined.
Shoal makes a judgment. The opposing sinner cannot be stopped. It immediately turns to Shalom, but it's too slow. The red light instantly shatters Shoal, then pierces straight through Shalom's chest, deeply pushing in, and then Koklik pulls back, actually pulling flowers out of Shalom's chest. Yeah, it feels like, yeah, she must have another ability. Like, doesn't matter how smart she is, there's no way that Shalom has the ability to make this level of judgment. This is not insight, this is just future reading at this point. Like, it's like she knows everything. That's why she's always so fucking calm. Like, everything will just work the fuck out for her. Flowers continuously bloom from Shalom's chest. The little color that was on her face quickly drains away. Her soul and life transform into mania, being forcibly extracted by the furious Mentor, burning in her palm.
I guess you wouldn't die like this, monster of Paradisos. So bloom. Let me see what kind of flowers such an arrogant, inhuman devil can bloom, to see how ugly your life is. So that I can design a revenge play for you, and vent my anger!
Shalom doesn't do anything. She just watches the shoal in the air turn to ashes. Watches the crystallized flower gushing from her chest. Watches all the barriers set by Paradisos get completely destroyed. And the one who defeated the Invincible is a sinner before her, one who scorches everything in her path and blooms in the darkness. I think out of all the events that I've gone through, she's the first, like, physically strong. I mean, Adela was strong, but, like, not at this level. This is just insane. Oh wait, hold on, I didn't read that. Shalom doesn't do... Yeah. And the one who defeated the Invincible is the sinner before her, one who scorches everything in her path and blooms in the darkness only for a fleeting moment. Shalom finally shows a satisfied smile. Is she trying to die, or does she still have plans up her sleeve? I'm guessing she has plans up her sleeve, because in any event, no sinner actually ever dies. No proper sinner that you could actually get. If that won't really make any sense, then how do you get the sinner later?